Let the record show that the Board of Education of Dayton City School District has just completed an executive session during which it considered the appointment, employment, and/or dismissal of a public employee.
Mr. President, I make a motion to exit executive session.
Second.
Thank you. Madam Treasurer.
President Bailey,
Yes.
Mr. Lacy,
Yes.
Ms. Garrison,
Yes.
Dr. Goodwin,
Yes.
Ms. Reinhardt,
Yes.
Mr. Smith,
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
7 yeses.
I make a motion to approve the resolution of necessity of school district income tax as presented.
You got to add a couple other things.
Really?
Yeah, because look, in section 1, there's a blank. So is it for current expenses, permanent, or current and permanent? What's your motion?
So, yeah, so there's several decisions, if you want to proceed with the income tax, that just need to be made for the resolution. The first of which is the type of income you want included, whether it's total income or just earned income. And then the second is whether it's for current expenses, permanent improvements, or combined. Those would be the sort of 3 decisions that would go into finalizing the resolution.
Okay. So I will withdraw my motion so that we can have a discussion on what language we're putting in.
Yeah, it's a lot of things. So can y'all give us a recommendation on this type of stuff? Like, you asking us to do a lot. What's the recommendation here?
So I would say income and estates is going to be your broader tax base, so that's going to generate more revenue.
Let's write that one in.
I got that. Income tax.
I'm based on some of the other recommendations I know and the tax levy options that were discussed. It looks like it was both current expenses and permanent improvements. So
Let's
again,
do
avail yourself of that option. And then I will say, when after the resolution of necessity is passed and you get the certification back from the tax commissioner, you don't have to do it in this resolution, but you will have to apportion how you wish to divvy up the current expenses versus permanent improvements, similar to what was done in the combined tax levy resolution. But that does not have to occur in this document.
Is the amount not put in this document of the?
That is, yeah, and the other big is, unlike the millage-based property tax levies, this you have to certify the amount you're attempting to raise, and then you get back from the tax commissioner what that would be in the income tax rate that goes to the ballot. So the
Okay.
total amount that will, you wish to generate is also needs to be included.
So, Madam Treasurer, from that presentation that you gave us, is that the amount that we're trying to raise based off what you put in your presentation from the income tax levy? And what was that amount?
From the income,
14 million?
14 million is if we go to 7 mil property tax, it is equivalent to to 0.63% of income tax.
But we will get that percentage back
Yeah.
from the tax commissioner. So if the desire of the board is 14 million is the amount we were attempting to raise, that's what would go into this resolution.
I mean, yeah, that would added to the city tax, the city would have the highest tax rate in the state. You're looking at a 3.3% income tax.
Yes,
Wait.
Why
yes.
is that so? Yeah, y'all tripping.
All righty. So
Who's the
I would go with a real estate tax
Yeah, what was the
because,
property one?
well, for one reason, I mean, our bond levy, I mean,
Where you started at.
the big increase will hit for just the next 3 years, and then the bond levy will be gone. Then the millage will go down
Down.
when the bond levy is done.
we're back to property tax.
Can we have the other document up here? Yeah, he said 37%, and I was out on that.
Yeah,
We
that's
have
a
to-
lot.
Sharice has a document for the property
I mean,
tax.
that's the one that was up there earlier. That was what, 5?
Yeah.
So 5 mil and a
seven.
7 mil.
5 and 7. 2 will go to permanent improvement, 5 will go to operating expense, general fund.
Ooh. 3%, that got me a chill.
I know, right? I said, how much? Ooh.
Hey,
But when the bond levy's paid off, it's gonna go down by like 12 mils or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. Okay, can we get the other document?
The combined 5 and 2, 7 mil.
And I'll motion that.
Second.
I'm out of that one.
All he had to say was 3-some%.
I thought we'll cut.
So do we have to do any other language with that, or that's good?
That one was straight.
Okay, sweet.
There we go. Let's do
Ready.
that. Go ahead, Joe.
Motion for,
I mean,
Lacy.
are you gonna ask if there's any questions?
Questions?
There's
Gonna
none.
talk
I
about it?
don't think any questions?
It sounded like a better choice.
Yeah.
I believe it's a better choice.
You got it.
Yeah,
the
stop
motion.
now.
All right. Everybody seems good.
Oh, Joe made the motion, Dr. Goodwine second.
Quickly.
Joe hasn't made a motion yet, has
He did.
Joe did.
I did make the motion.
And I
I mean,
did
do we,
second.
if, I don't really see the language. Do we have to have the language in front of us? I would imagine.
It's the language that was up earlier.
Yeah, it was there earlier.
All right.
Thank you, Sharice. That's it.
And the second was Goodwine?
Good one. No questions, concerns?
So,
Oh, go ahead, Mr. Walker.
I know, I'm good.
Okay, we coming back to do it
Madam
again.
Treasurer?
ready? Okay.
Yes.
Dr. President Bailey,
Yes.
Mr. Lacy,
Yes.
Ms. Garrison,
Yes.
Dr. Goodwin,
Yes.
Ms. Reinhardt,
Yes.
Mr. Smith,
Yes.
Mr. Walker.
Yes.
7 yeses.
Motion to adjourn.
Madam Treasurer?
President Bailey,
Yes.
Mr. Lacy,
Yes.
Ms. Garrison,
Yes.
Dr. Goodwin,
Yes.
Ms. Reinhardt,
Yes.
Mr. Smith,
Yes.
Mr. Walker,
Yes.
7 yeses.